It was a gloomy day in this city. To be fair, it's always a gloomy day here, but today the weather decided to play along. Bloated clouds hung off the horizon like long blonde hair hangs out a window. In spite of God, however, people were happy. I'd like to say I shared that sentiment, but reconstructive nose surgery ain't cheap. The dame was trouble, to be sure, but the type of trouble that pays well, so I decided I'd hear her out. Sorry, but resurrection isn't exactly my jurisdiction. Try the genie, his office is across the street.
He's out on break. Besides, I don't want her back. I want justice, and I know exactly who did it.
I'm listening.
It's the wolf, and I just need you to prove it.
Forget it, that's below my pay grade.
And exactly what is your pay grade?
More than you can afford.
Come on, pumpkin, for old time's sake.
There were no old times, and I'm not your pumpkin. But lucky for you, you've caught me in a bit of a dry season, so I'll look into it.
Make sure you do.
I knew something about that case smelled fishy, but in a world where mermaids exist, that wasn't too out of the ordinary. So I had no choice but to follow this trail of breadcrumbs wherever it led me. Pinocchio here. Who's dying?
You, if you're not careful.
Boy who cried wolf? That you?
Yeah, and I've got some info about your latest case.
Hit me.
It wasn't the wolf.
Finally changed your tune?
Very funny, Pinocchio, but I'm telling you, he's not your man.
And why's that?
The wolf is a pushover man. All huff, no puff.
Interesting theory. So, if the wolf's innocent, who did it?
I can't say over the phone. They have bugs everywhere.
Yeah, I've known my fair share.
Enough with the punchlines. Just meet me tonight at my apartment.
So my hunch had been right. There was more to this case than the Godmother let on. This was a tough pill to swallow. Luckily, I had a spoonful of sugar to help it go down easy.
Hey, buddy? You in there? Guess we'll find out.
My informant had a penchant for making mountains out of molehills. Somehow I knew this was different.
Sorry it had to come to this, pumpkin.
Don't try it.
Do you really want to do this?
Do you want to find out? And they all lived happily ever.
And so concludes the tale of the tragic death of one Red Riding Hood. Believe me, I wish there were a better conclusion. Questions kept bubbling to the surface like new eyes in a witch's cauldron. What was the Godmother hiding? Why frame the wolf? Truly, who is the fairest of them all? Something told me I'd never get a satisfying conclusion. I guess that's just how it shakes out sometimes. And it's rough, but what can I say? Life ain't no fairy tale.